These are the 8 things I wish I knew when I started my business. I spent 2.5 years not creating the results I wanted in my business, and then in the space of just a couple of months, my business completely blew up. I got 16 clients in 2 months. I made 2 10K months in a row, and my business never went back. So I'm going to explain to you exactly what I know now that I wish I knew then that caused me to have that huge jump in success. And you're going to want to listen till the end because number 8 is actually the most important one, but it's not going to make any sense until you've heard the other 7. Number 1, this is the most pivotal piece of advice I have ever received in business. Make offers daily. When I started my business, I thought I could just throw up a website and people would turn up, but that is not the case. You have to ask people to buy from you. It is the most important thing, and so few entrepreneurs understand that you have to do this as frequently as possible. I was completely naive. I thought I could just show up and people would ask me to be my client. I thought that they would just turn up and be like, I want this. Just because I was creating great content, it doesn't mean that people are going to buy from you. You have to ask them to do it. And however much you think you need to ask them, it's probably a lot more. And that's why at least every single day is so important. So I made an offer every single day on multiple different platforms, anywhere that I could, to make sure that I am actually asking people, hey, do you want this thing that I've got? Because if you don't ask, people won't even know. This is still true for me today at a multiple 6-figure level. I have a program. It is called Action Academy, and it is all about how to get yourself to actually do what you say you're going to do. And I thought everybody knew because I was telling people all the time. And I had a past client who I noticed had clicked, because in my email, you can see who has clicked which emails. And so I messaged her asking, is she going to join? And she was like, what's Action Academy? And it blew my mind because I had been telling people about Action Academy all over the place, everywhere, all the time, and she still didn't know. So if you think daily is too much, I promise you it is not. It will do wonders if you just show up every single day and you create that consistency to keep showing up. Now, it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be this big, giant offer every single day, but somewhere to someone every single day, you want to make that the core pillar of your business. Ask your customers to buy from you. All right, number 2. I had the question in the beginning, where do you find customers? I was asking everyone this. I was Googling it. I wanted to find the perfect solution for where the customers were. And I imagined that there was this pool of clients and they were all just sitting there waiting for me to show up to the right place. But customers are wherever you are. They're not sitting around like, I'm a customer and I'm just waiting for this person to find me. You create customers by solving problems for them. I really don't think there's a difference between LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram and in person and offline and all of the different ways that you can connect with someone. I built my business during COVID. There was no way to even go outside. We were in lockdown, so I had to do it online. And I just connected with people on Facebook. It was my main thing. And then I kind of made it Instagram eventually. And now I'm really working on my email list because I get customers wherever I go. All right, number 3, just get yeses. Learning to get yeses is more important than learning to sell at a certain price. In the beginning, when I was just looking to have any clients that I could, just get anyone on board, I just took anyone for any price for anything. I was like, you've got $7, let's do it. We can do a 10-minute coaching session. Let's go. Whatever they wanted to pay, I was like, we can make something for that. Now, I want to really clarify here, I am not talking about discounting. I'm not saying you should discount your products or your service. I know that for some people you have actual material costs. What I am suggesting that you do is you create a custom product or service so that everybody can be a yes. This is in the beginning. It's not going to be true as you scale. Now I don't just tailor everything to everyone all the time. But in the beginning, it was so helpful for me to just remove pricing as the problem out of the equation and really focus on what does this person want from me and how can I deliver them something for the price range that they have. Because it meant that after I kind of got over myself after the first 2.5 years of not taking action and fluffing around, that I just always had customers. I always had, even if they were for just a few dollars over here, and then I had some that were more expensive, but everyone who came to me left with my help And that was what really made a difference, because then I had customers, then I had reviews, then I had testimonials. Then people really started to take me more seriously. So just go and get a yes. Make a custom product or service for them, because it will be a game changer. Once you're somebody who just has a ton of customers and clients, you will feel more legitimate too as a business owner. All right, number 4, don't build what you think they need. Build what they tell you they need. This took me way too long to figure out. I was like, I'm going to sell this thing because I've decided that the people need it. And actually, it would have been so much more helpful to just talk to people. Now, to be really clear, I am not talking about market research. I really despise market research. And the reason I say that is because most people in the beginning don't have the actual resources and the time and energy and ability to understand the market in order to actually do proper market research. If you're a huge company, sure, market research might be a great idea, but what I am talking about is that you talk to a person about what their problem is, and you create a product or a service to solve that problem. I remember hearing that Tony Robbins, when he started, was just like talking to people and being like, what is your problem? I will solve it. You are struggling with smoking? I'm going to figure out a way to stop that. Someone else is struggling with a fear of spiders, I'm going to help you stop that. You've got anxiety, I'll help you. He just went, what is your problem? I am going to find a solution for it. And this is so powerful, because it means that anybody can be your customer. No matter what product or service you have, you just need to talk to someone with a problem. Everyone can be your customer if you solve a problem that they have. Okay, number 5, certainty is everything. Nobody wants to buy from someone who's like, yeah, like if you buy my product or my service, like you might maybe get some kind of results. You want to make sure that your people are certain they're going to get a solution or a result from buying your service or your product. When I started marketing, I would do all of this great content, and then I'd say something like, and then if you want to come and work with me, just like try it out and just see like if you like it, then like maybe you could get on a consultation with me and like see, like no pressure. If you like it, that's great. If not, no worries. Totally up to you. It's totally chill. And when you get on the phone with me, we'll just figure it out and see. And I was so wishy-washy and I was all over the place and I was not coming off as certain. And if you look at my posts now, I'm like, you have to come and get coached by me. If you're struggling with procrastination, you're going to become someone who always does what you say you're going to do. And that is going to explode your business, because when you finally execute what actually matters in your business, nothing can stop you from growing exponentially. Do you see the difference in that vibe? Like, I am being so certain that if this person comes, they're going to get the result that they want. And this is what people need. We've got such an uncertain world. It feels so unsure. We're all looking for a solution, and you want to make sure that you are delivering certainty to your people. Now, I had someone the other day say to me, yeah, but what if I'm not certain about what I'm offering? What if they buy my product and it doesn't work for them? And that is why number 6 is so important. Number 6 is have a money-back guarantee. It is going to change your life. When you have a money-back guarantee, it means that your client or your customer doesn't have to put the risk on you. They're only risking on themselves. Are they going to use the product? Are they going to show up for the service that you're providing? You get to take on all the risk, which is a good thing, because now it means that you get to step up and deliver at your best. You get to make sure that your clients or your customers get what they need. And if they don't, if you can't make it work, they get their money back and no harm is done. You don't have to fear that you're going to have a whole bunch of angry customers who are writing bad reviews about you. You get to always make sure you deliver what they want or their money back. Win-win every single time. Now, in the beginning, when I wasn't super sure about what I was offering, it was scary to have a money back guarantee. What if everybody wants their money back? But here's what actually happened. Out of the 50 clients or so that I signed in that next year, I had 1, maybe 2 requests for refunds. But I had 25 or 30 of those people sign up because I had a money back guarantee. There were so many people who felt safe enough to sign up because it was like, well, there's no risk. And then they got the result. And I made sure that people were getting results. I was not going to let that money disappear. So I wanted to show up and make sure everyone got the result that they came for. But it can be extremely nerve-wracking to have a money back guarantee if you don't have that money ready to be able to give back to them. And that is why number 7 is so important. And that is to have a reliable income source. While you are building your business, it is not a great idea if you don't have another way to have money. When I first started as an entrepreneur, I quit my job. I was like, I am going all in, burn the boats to take the island, let's go. And nothing. For 2.5 years, I really struggled to make it work. I thought that quitting my job would mean that I would have all this time to work on my business, but really what it gave me was a ton of anxiety that I had to make money right now, and I made a ton of really bad short-term decisions. So I really recommend that you have some kind of reliable income source. So that is either you still having a job, which I had to do. I had to go back to a job twice. I quit my job. I did business. I realized I had to go back. Then I quit again and still didn't make it work and had to go back a second time. So when I finally quit, it was because I actually had the resources and I was able to quit my job. So that's one way. You can stay in a job, or if you have a family member who can support you, like you can live at their house, or maybe a partner who is willing to pay your bills while you're going after your dream, then that's an option. Or the third thing is to have like a ton of runway. If you have got a lot of money stacked up, like you've got a year's worth of money or 6 months maybe of money that you can use in your business, great. That's actually a really good distinction though. It's not just about having the money to survive. It's also about maybe having some money to be able to put into your business, because there are things you will want to invest in and buy. So that's going to eat up your runway really quick if you don't actually have some kind of way of bringing in money at the same time. If I could go back to my past self, I would say don't be a broke entrepreneur. It's no fun. Make sure you have some kind of money that you can put in, and that way you always can have a money back guarantee as well. It's going to make the whole experience so much more peaceful. All right, number 8. This is the most important of all of the things that I wish I knew. Make it so simple you can't not do it. If you overcomplicate it, if you make this business difficult because you're doing a ton of different steps and you're trying all of these different solutions, you will hold yourself back. If you can focus just on the things that matter, which is really asking customers to buy from you, if you can do that activity and make it so simple for yourself that you cannot not do it, you will succeed. One way to do that is to make the simplest plan you can possibly create. Like every day, I'm just going to tell someone on Instagram about my offer. That's what I'm going to do. And it's going to take me 5 minutes. If you can do that, you are already ahead of 90% of entrepreneurs who begin. How can you take what actually needs to happen for you to grow your business and make it so simple that you cannot not do it? You have got to make it simple because business is already so challenging in itself. You want to make it so doable that you don't ever let your own brain be the reason that you're not succeeding. You want to eliminate as many of the internal struggles that you're having so that you're just facing the external struggles. And that way you can stop fighting yourself and you can actually just go out and do what needs to be done. If you know that you are your biggest obstacle, then that is why you want to join Action Academy, my group coaching program. I'm going to teach you exactly how to get yourself to show up for your business and make it as simple as possible to succeed. See what I did there? I just made my daily offer. Go to saraharnold-hall.com to sign up for coaching with me now. And in the meantime, make sure you take on those 8 things that I wish I knew. Number 1, make daily offers. Number 2, customers are wherever you are. Number 3, just get yeses. Number 4, make what they tell you they need. Number 5, show up with certainty. Number 6, have a money back guarantee. Number 7, have another reliable income source. And number 8, make what matters so simple that you can't not do it. That's it for today, and I will see you in the next video.